what's up guys? So today I traded a number of tickers. It was a fairly decent day. I think I did pretty good overall, considering the market and all that. So DOCU was down all day, and then I saw this wick at the 5 minute, another wick here. And so that's just why I took it on the long side. I was originally to get out here, but it started to kind of chop around at this level on the level 2. And because of how weak the stock is, I didn't really trust it to make a rebound. So I got out a little prematurely, but this is actually a pretty big move in itself because I got in at 139 and then it popped up by like a point. So I got out, but originally my target was at 142, so I could have made a couple more points out of this. But I got a little cold feet and then I got out too early. But either way, this stock was weak. As you can see here, it basically went all the way down to 135 and never recovered. So that was DOCU. And then I also traded PDD. So I did a pretty good job managing PDD as well. So PDD I saw is very weak. Try to come back up. That didn't happen, and then it got pushed down, but every time it got pushed down it got bought back up. So this is basically the level that was holding, so I took it on the long side, and then when it popped I got out because again similarly to DocuSign, it was a weak stock, so I got cold feet, got out a little prematurely. It kept on running up, but then when it hit this level where it was holding, so I took it on the short side, it dropped, I covered, it popped up again. Really couldn't get past this level, so I took it more on the short side. It dropped, held this level, and then because it was holding this level I decided to get out. So the stock kind of bounced back up and then started to chop around for the rest of the day. But I got what I needed out of PDD on both the short and the long side. Again, on this long I could have done a better job at capturing this huge move here, but it is what it is. And BILI is the one that I am not too happy with, but I still did a pretty decent job. So number one is at this level, I should have gotten out when it wasn't going to break down. So this stock dropped, it bounced back up, got stuck at this level, took it on the short side, but really it kept bouncing up. So I should, and then these are very small size because I already made the profit that I needed. So I was holding it just to see if it would drop. I should have taken it off. I did not do that. I could have also stopped out here, but because it was such a small size, I was like, whatever, And then it went up. So as it got closer to the SMA here, I took it on the short side again, added to my position, and then I averaged up again. And this is pretty much my final average up because, as you can see, this is a level of support or resistance. Here's another level of resistance. So like I said, I am okay with averaging up as long as there's a game plan, and then a very well-defined risk in which, it's no longer worthwhile for me to play this. So here, my game plan would have been either it drops, or I should have gotten out, or I should have stopped out early here. But because my size was, I usually take tester size, it was so small that I was like, whatever. In retrospect, I probably should have gotten out because it's such a small size. It really shouldn't have mattered anyway, but I didn't do that. So I added in here, and then I really sized up at this point. And, this stock was very distended. The market wasn't doing too well, and so it finally dropped, and then I got all out. So that was pretty much it in terms of my play on BILI. So overall, it was a good day for me, but this is probably the only kind of iffy play. In retrospect, like I said, I probably should have gotten out earlier because I had multiple opportunities. This is like 10 minutes that it was hanging around this level. I could have gotten out at break even or small profit and then go back in when it comes back down. So that was not good. And then if it broke up, I should have gotten out with a small loss here. Start to add around this level, add it more here, and then take it down on the flush. But that didn't happen, so it is what it is. But overall, I still did fairly well today, so I'm happy with my performance. Anyway, that's it. Peace out. Have a great weekend, everyone.